Alright guys, welcome back to my playthrough of The Sinking City. If you like the content, please like, comment, and subscribe. Jump right into this. Hopefully it keeps us back in the university. That's where we were last time. Actually, it doesn't. We're at the medical ward. But it's right back over here. Anyway, we'll make a run for it. So we are making our way to the medical facility, I guess. The university was closed. Yeah, anyway, hope you guys are doing well, staying safe out there. And yeah, just want to say thank you for any support that you give on this video. I know the game is a couple years old. Just someone referred it to me and I didn't know anything about it. So I figured I'd check it out. Not bad, I like it. It's story driven. Alright.
I'll see you later.
Alright. So he gave us a key. We have to go upstairs. Check out the professor's rooms. Seems like it's really bright for some reason. Give me 1 second here. Alright, well I reset the brightness back to default and that's it. So maybe it's all the lighting. Don't know if I can get anything. Oh, we can grab some stuff. Westbrook. Cavendish. Oh, now we're authorized. Okay, note from Professor Westbrook. This is absurd. It's been 5 months and they still haven't finished repairing my office. Done sitting in the corridor like some kind of waiter. I won't step foot into this building again until the works are finished. Or you can give me Cavendish's office. You tell that to the board. I'm through with this farce. Westbrook. He's upset because his desk is over here like a secretary. What's this? Apparently it's nothing. And this is Cavendish. Alright, let's go in here, have a look around. Steal this stuff. It's really bright in this room. Oh. Brothers and sisters, crossed out. Too familiar. My fellow Americans, crossed out. They are Americans too, citizens of Oakmont. How much longer will we put up with those fish-faced bast, crossed out. Those sea freaks, crossed out. How much longer will we put up with this? Those cave-forsaken degenerates who call themselves the EOD, crossed out. Here's a draft of an article. What's this?
This should be good enough to make a decent copy.
He made a copy of a key. Oh. One of these things. Haven't seen this for a while.
These bottles look exactly the same as the one with the poison.
All evidence collected. Nice.
These bottles look exactly the same as the one with the poison.
That's because it literally says ricin on the bottle. I mean, I would expect it to be the exact same. Lore. Okay. We're on Quid Pro Quo. Okay, Mind Place. God is afraid of Anna. The chamber in the warehouse. Westbrook has access to poison. George Cavendish made a key EOD ranks swelling. I didn't think it had anything to do with any of those. George Cavendish, a professor of Oakmont University, is a poison thief. Made himself a copy of the key to the poison locker. According to a student, he lives somewhere in Advent. I don't think that has anything to do with anything else. Nope. They're all separate. Case Brook. Okay. Professor Oakmont, he lives somewhere in Advent. What's Advent? Oh gosh. Somewhere in here. Okay, maybe the guy downstairs will help us. Know where he lives? Cavendish. Is there anything in here that tells us his address? EOD is banned. Alright, let's also look at the law. Rarity. I don't even know what that means. Alright, let's go ask the guy downstairs. Got an address or something that we can use. Oh.
I'll see you later.
Delete that for now. So he lives somewhere in Advent. Library, City Hall, and the asylum. We haven't even done anything down here yet. I marked some things in Salvation Harbour and they've gone. I figured I'd come to Advent and have a look around a little bit. I have a feeling maybe we go to City Hall. Maybe we can look up an address or something. Figured I would just start looking around some of these buildings here. Hopefully there's a search warrant. Wow, that flag's very straight.
Yes, yes, I haven't got all day. What do you want?
Just wanted to say hi. I'm new in town.
Oh, how nice for you. If you need to look anything up in our archives, get in line like everybody else.
Get in line? I'm the only one here. Well, I guess that means I'm first then. So, I can just go look up what I need.
Don't sass me, young man. Next time there could be a line here, and you'll get no special treatment.
Bye.
Oh, she's rather rude. I mean, it sounds like a city thing. Alright. We want to pick a poison thief. So, citizen. We're looking for a citizen. In Advent. The occupation. Right, citizen records. George Walter Cavendish. Resident. Okay, that works. Oakmont, Mass, Advent, Central, St. Michael's Road between Carpenter Street and Constitution. Flat 2. His profile has been updated. Okay, he lives in Advent Central on St. Michael Street between Carpenter and Constitution. It's a little tricky sometimes. It's like the game doesn't really say that you have to go here. Just like he lives in Advent somewhere, and it's like, okay, well, how do I figure that out? You literally have to run around and see which, you know, which landmarks have access to what. Like, we don't know what the library would have access to.
Find something you like. Cheaper than the rest. Extra, extra. All the news that's fit to print.
Okay, getting there. Alright, I should probably paused. Orion Gentlemen's Club. There's an H, which means it's part of the... Probably end up there. I don't want to explore because I tried it that one time in the last video and
All on sale. Today only.
there was nothing in there. So it's either that white door or... There's no H though. Yeah, there is. Apartment of Cavendish.
The door won't budge.
Oh, it said it was on level 2, I believe. You want it, take it. It's free. Steal all this stuff first. Disturbance in the shells. Fighting breaks out between locals and Innsmouthers. The cause of the conflict appeared to be the disappearance of several women. The locals are accusing a group of Innsmouthers of the crime. The Oakmont police continue to investigate the vanishings, but yet the case remains unsolved. One source from the shells reports that traces of fish scales, seaweed were found at multiple victims' homes, which seem to have precipitated the fight.
This Cavendish guy did an impressive investigation, and the EOD is in the center of all of it.
Westbrook usually has his lunch about 2:30, gets some soap. Anna always stays at the fish market. He shouldn't learn about me. New hauls of fish arrive every 2 days. An ounce per box will be enough. The guard spends most of his time on the second floor during the night. Think about a way to divert suspicions from Westbrook. Don't want him to come to any harm. Don't forget to return the flask to the storage. Think about plan B.
The door won't budge.
That's strange. I think I can interact with. You know what? Just saw the thing on the side.
I loved you. I always loved you.
And he has a bald head. We want to go to the fire.
Judging by the layer of dust on it, this ring hasn't been worn in a long time. So why keep it around?
Gone. Body count rises as vanishings continue across Oakmont. Locals are in panic, with most of the reported disappearances occurring in the shells, Salvation Harbour, and Grimhaven Bay. Captain Caleb Lyons of the Oakmont Police has put out a call for information. Our evidence suggests a link between these disappearances and the charity organization EOD that has recently risen to prominence among the city's poor, said Lyons. Most of the victims seem to have either joined this group or been a recipient of their alms. We encourage anyone with information to come forward. The Chronicle reminds readers to avoid any suspicious newcomers, especially Innsmouthers, and to remain at home during evening hours. Stay alert. Okay, I was about to pull my gun out.
George, I can't live like this anymore. There's something I have to tell you.
I don't care what your damn EOD cult demands, Anna! I thought the child was mine! Mine!
You will never understand our cause! My child is blessed by the sea! I'm leaving you, George!
Okay, let's see what we have here.
I think it's 1,
George?
2.
I don't care what your damn EOD...
You will never understand our cause! My child is blessed by the sea! I'm leaving you, George!
George Cavendish. He had a wife named Anna. She had a baby that was not his, but blessed by the sea and claimed by the EOD. This caused their split.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Calm down. My name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator.
Right now, you look like someone who's breaking into my house. A burglar. Explain yourself.
Easy there. Anna from the fish market asked me to find you. You know her, right?
I should have guessed. I know her much better than you think. What does she want from me now? She already took everything I have.
It's not about what she wants. It's about what you did. Poisoning the fish. Sound familiar? Yeah, I can prove you did it.
Hold on. Before you jump to conclusions, I want you to know that I had a good reason to do what I did. It all comes back to Anna.
Oh, this should be fun. What's your good reason for poisoning innocent people? You know the EOD are feeding the hungry, don't you?
No, that's exactly the problem. They're not doing it out of charity. They do it to spread their influence and recruit new members. Some of those initiates, as they call them, vanish without a trace. And not just them, they kidnap ordinary folks too.
And poisoning the fish would prevent this. How?
Oh, you see, not everyone in this city believes in the EOD yet. They have opposition among the citizens, both rich and poor. A rumor of the EOD's fish being poisonous and several incidents would be enough to undermine the EOD by sparking fear and mistrust.
There must be another way to deal with the EOD. Like, if their crimes are that obvious, why don't you just go to the police?
They're resourceful, those sons of hagfish. They maintain a squeaky clean image, and they're good at it. I tried going to the police. They were no help at all. And I'm not suicidal enough to make it public and take them to court.
What's Anna got to do with all this?
As you might have already gleaned, she was my wife.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it all starts to come together now.
The EOD robbed me of her. It all started with the free fish. We were all short on food at the time, and then they hooked her with their nonsense about the benevolent sea and greater good. I looked past it for some time, but then...
She became pregnant.
Yes. At first, I was over the moon. But then one day she came to me, that snake, and told me that the child was not mine. She said it was blessed by the sea, that it was demanded by the EOD. Doomed take them! I couldn't stand it. I just couldn't.
So what's your next move?
I was interrupted and couldn't finish my task. The EOD received a fresh haul of fish, but now they're on alert and raised their guard. I understand I'm in no position to ask. But after reviewing all the facts I've presented to you, Mr. Reed, would you agree to help me?
I'm listening. You deserve to die, blessed by the sea.
Keep talking. Now, what is it you want from me?
Poison the rest of the fish. It's spreading, but it's not enough. The EOD trusts you enough to deal with me, so it should be simple for you. My agent inside the EOD reports that they've just received a fresh haul. That's your target.
You deserve to die. I need a favor.
Your agent inside the EOD. Is he fairly high up the ranks?
Ah, I see where this is going. You need something from the EOD too.
Yeah. I'm trying to find a certain person who may be held by them.
My agent can arrange that. If someone is being held by the EOD, he'll know it. It's a win-win situation.
All right. Look, I'm gonna need to think about this.
Of course. But don't be too long. I'm going to need an answer before I let you go. I hope you can understand why.
Okay, we got mind play stuff. Okay, and we got tag from baby carriage. Okay, well, we found Westbrook. Anna was his wife. His name was a sabotage. Desperate savior or a dangerous psychopath. EOD suspected crimes. Okay, Cavendish is covering up the EOD. Anna Cavendish does honest charity work for the people of Oakmont on behalf of EOD. Huh. Give me a second here. Alright, I'm gonna go with the filthy liar. I should help George Cavendish to loosen the EOD's grip on the city.
So, have you made up your mind?
Your methods stink, and your plan stinks. Still, the EOD is a threat, and I'm not gonna help them anymore. I'm in.
You're doing a great favor for this city, Mr. Reed. Never doubt that.
Yeah, I'm trying not to. Remind me what it is I have to do.
You need to poison the fresh haul of fish at the EOD storage. It's heavily guarded, but you'll figure out something, I've no doubt. I'll be back later. I need to see my agent. Find me after you're done. Here's the address and some ricin. Be very careful with it.
Yeah, will do. I'm not quite ready to die yet.
I don't know, I probably should have lied and not did it, but I know for a fact the poisoner is George Cavendish. I can now report this to Anna. Fish market. Full flask of ricin George Cavendish gave me. Fish storage is in Western Shells. Hawking Lane between Warren and Liberty. Okay, let's place this on the map. I wish it would just take us there. The Warren. Wait, where the hell's Liberty? Warren and Liberty. It's right there. The evidence collected. Did we get everything here? We didn't get everything. Oh.
A lot of fancy dresses locked away in a dark corner for a long time. I'm starting to smell some deep family trauma here.
Yeah, all evidence collected. You know what? I haven't spent any points for a long time. Yours. Go with that. And we'll get all the first point stuff. Alright, now we've got all this. So I guess I am gonna fast travel all the way back to here. I mean, I think it's faster than just taking the boat. Actually, I might just take the boat, go down the boat like here. We'll be right there. All right, give me a second here. All right, and just like that, we're back at the fast travel. Which way are we going? I need to go down and to the right. Yeah, this game is definitely interesting. It's a different pace to a lot of games. I like the story aspect behind it. It's very twisty, and we're making the story into what we want it to be.
Hello again, Daryl. I serve the sea.
Sea be praised, Mr. Reed. Good to see you again.
Mind if I go inside?
Sure, no problem with that. Stay as long as you want.
Daryl, listen to me carefully. If you want to keep breathing, you've got to skip town. Now. You're taking a lot of heat on account of that fish poisoning. The EOD is on it like a dog on a bone, and they will find out the truth eventually.
Bah, I don't believe it.
Daryl, I'm saying this only because you're a real stand-up guy and I respect you. Leave this place. Forget about the EOD, or it will kill you.
Fine, fine. You've always been on the level with me. I'll leave.
Don't be a stranger, Daryl.
May the sea protect you, Mr. Reed.
Damn, I thought we were gonna mess him up, but we hooked him up. Ain't that fish? He left. Okay, fish storage is over there. After that, I'll need to meet him at the corner of Hawking Lane and Liberty Road near the storage. Liberty Road and Hawking. Okay, so we gotta go this way. Oh, there he is.
It's done. The fish have been poisoned.
Perfect. This will make a decisive blow to the EOD in Oakmont. You've done a great thing, Mr. Reed.
Your contact better be worth the trouble, George.
He's already waiting for you in the basement of the fish market. His name's Fred. You'll need to tell him a password.
Oh, you're kidding me. Passwords? Again?
Oh, yes. We decided to use this EOD feature against them. Ironic, don't you think? Funny, even.
Right, funny. Yeah. Yeah, I think I just split my sides laughing.
Anyway, the password is, the sea is a cruel mistress.
The sea is a cruel mistress.
You know anything about Harriet Doe? A professor from the university.
Harriet. Ah, yes, I remember her. Brilliant anthropologist. It was always a pleasure to read her articles. Is it her you're looking for?
Yeah. She participated in Throgmorton's little, expedition to the depths. That's where the EOD captured her.
Oh, kidnapping promising female scientists from the university must have become a hobby for them. Freaks.
Bye.
Bye. Alright. So we got everything here. We're gonna make our way to the basement of the fish market, I guess.
Please help a fella out.
Where was the fish market again? It's over here. Hey, I wonder after all this if Anna is still there. Because there was part to talk to her. Oh. Who is this guy? Means all business and stuff. No Anna. See what we can do down here now. This red door was locked before. Oh, now it's all of a sudden open.
Hello? Your name Fred?
Might be. What do you want?
It's funny, you know. The water's choppy, the weather bad, and I miss sailing more than ever. It's like they say, the sea is a cruel mistress.
I know what you mean. But listen, I've got a story you might enjoy. You're looking for Professor Doe, ain't that right? The scientist the Order kidnapped. I think we can help each other.
How do you mean? You know where she is?
Slow down, buddy. Helping each other is not the same as let me just tell you everything.
Nothing's for free in this city, is it? Figures. All right. Shoot.
You won't regret it. You've seen some of this city now, am I right? You've an inkling what's coming? I want out of the Order and the city before it hits. Trouble is, it's much easier to get into the Order than to leave. Give the slightest hint of it, you've signed your death warrant. I need somebody to get me out of the city on the quiet. And that's not an easy thing these days, my friend.
I've no idea how to help you with that.
Ain't you a detective? There are people in the city, smugglers, who know what to do. Find them. That's how you can help. See, I've heard whispers about ads in the newspaper. A new ad every week, talking about Salvation Harbour. Maybe start there.
Hello, me big time. Alright.
Smugglers, huh? Well, sounds worth a shot. Sure, I'm up for it.
Oh, thank you. I know where if they got her. You fix things for me, I can get you in. For sure. But hurry.
Hey, report to Mr. Throgmorton. I just want to check out this area, though. We couldn't come down here earlier. I wonder if we made other choices, if this area would be different. I mean, it looks like it's set up for something different, right? Yeah, let's have a look. Okay, so we are going back up there. Might as well just keep going here. See where this leads us. Okay, Throgmorton Manor is right there. Few areas we haven't even been to yet. That asylum for one. So where is it? Totally different when it's all foggy and stuff. I think that's the... No, it isn't. Wait. I like the ape statues on the sides. I know who kidnapped Professor Doe.
I know who is behind Professor Doe's kidnapping. It's an organization called the Esoteric Order of Dagon. Most of them stick to the fish market, but they seem to have agents everywhere. Even the university.
I knew there was something fishy about the EOD, the den of those filthy Innsmouthers. I'll tear it to the ground.
EOD and Innsmouthers are not the same.
Actually, most of the EOD members I met were locals. And for what it's worth, the only Innsmouther I spoke to was a nice guy. You ought to examine your prejudices.
Are you calling me a bigot, Reed?
Yes, you are a bigot.
Robert, listen. Something needs to change. You holding a grudge against Innsmouthers ain't making anything better for anyone. Those who fan the flames of hatred always end up burnt in the end.
They killed my son, for Kay's sake!
I know. But what did you do to prevent it? You made yourself their enemy instead of helping them. What did you expect would happen? You chose to brand them newcomers and leave them to suffer just like you did with me. The only difference is that I'm useful to you. No wonder desperate Innsmouthers would seek refuge from a radical organization like the EOD. They had nowhere else to turn.
I shall think about what you've said.
Back to business. I'll continue my search for Professor Doe. I have a promising lead. You have anything else to tell me?
Your task remains the same. Find Harriet and bring her back. You say we are dealing with an entire organization? Well, I have something for you that might help our cause should things take a turn. Now leave. I've heard enough from you.
Okay, quid pro quo is complete. Shotgun, XP, new Kate's fathers and sons. Alright, Fred told me he knows where the EOD is. Keeping Professor Harriet Doe, the leader of the last expedition I'm seeking. He won't tell me the location until I arrange safe passage for him out of the city. Suggested using the local smuggling ring. He believes that the smugglers communicate secretly using advertisements for Salvation Harbour in the local newspaper. Most likely it's a new message each week. I guess I've got to go to... Thinking I have to go to the newspaper place, Oakmont Chronicle. Okay, we got 1 point. Hardboard detective, keep an extra bullet. Reload faster. All this just makes it look like it's a more of an aggressive fighting game shooter, but then we've only done minimal shootings, but I guess there's infected areas that you can go and kill a lot of enemies and such, but we're just sticking to the main story here, so very minimal in terms of fighting. I think we only fought once or twice through this chapter. Quest reward items. Yeah, I want double the rewards. We get double the XP, that would be really good. Anyway, we are going to stop here because I don't want to start a new chapter in this video. This one we wrapped up a quid pro quo. Thank you so much for watching. When we come back, we will be at the Oakmont Chronicle, or most likely at this fast travel. Anyway, catch you then.